Hey guys, what's going on? So today we're going to be talking about supplements, and I'm going to tell you what supplements I take, what supplements I recommend, and what supplements I think are just hearsay, you don't really need them. Without further ado, let's get started. So the first big thing, first supplement I recommend anyone taking, no matter what you do, CrossFit, bodybuilding, powerlifting, any of that, is protein. There's two types of protein. There is whey and casein. There's more other types of protein, but these are the two mostly used. For protein, I use Ghost whey protein. Now, Ghost is a pretty new supplement brand. They have only been in business for about a little over a year, I want to say. Right now, I have two. I have their cereal milk and I have their blueberry toaster pastry. I highly recommend the blueberry toaster pastry. It's my absolute favorite. It tastes really, really good. They're pretty cheap. This will last me a good probably a month if I take just one scoop. Sometimes I take 2 scoops when I'm bulking, so about a half month. So you get about a month's worth of servings for around $40, which is not too bad. You can buy these at GNC, or you can go to ghostlifestyle.com. Links in the description box below. Go check them out. And yeah, so I highly recommend protein. That's like the biggest probably supplement I would say to take is protein. You want to make sure that you're hitting your protein intake every day, which you can also help find with macros. If you're still new to macros, I do have a previous video back in my earlier days on my channel about talking about macros. So if you have any questions about that, hit it up in the comment section below that you want to see another macro video, or just go back to a few videos ago when I talked about macros. So that's the number one supplement I recommend is protein. Another one I recommend is fish oil. Now fish oil, and especially magnesium citrate, these basically you take them and they kind of help your joints. They help you, I want to say recover faster, they just help your mobility a lot, because as you progress and as you start working out, you're gonna find a lot of elbow pain when you bench press. You're gonna have shoulder pain, all types of this. So these two right here, they kind of help alleviate that stress on your body. They kind of help your joints feel better, and they also are good for your heart. So I highly recommend these. These are around, I want to say $14 a piece, but there's 60 in here and 90 in here. So pretty good like amount for what you're paying for. And like this is probably the second thing I recommend is taking a fish oil or taking a magnesium citrate pill. Yeah. So that's number 2. Number 3 I'd highly recommend is creatine. Now creatine comes in a whole bunch of different shapes and sizes. There's flavored creatine, there's non-flavored creatine, there's creatine with, you know, other bullshit in it, that, like, which is probably the biggest thing in the fitness industry, is like creatine with multiple other shits in it that you don't really need. Now if you just want a basic creatine, you want a basic creatine with a creatine monohydrate. I recommend 5 grams of this. This is the Optimum Nutrition micronized creatine powder. There's 114 servings in here, and I bought it for I think $10. So really, really cheap. You can get this at GNC or on their website. I think I just bought it at GNC. I take this one time a day. I take it with my pre-workout, and that way I hit my creatine intake for the day. I highly recommend this because, one, it's gonna kind of give you that. It's probably one of the supplements, the best supplement in the world that has the most research for it, and I'm gonna do a whole video about creatine later in the next coming videos, so be sure to watch that. But what I can say about right now is it kind of helps you just feel a little bit bigger. You get those extra reps in at the gym. I highly recommend creatine. It's my number 3 highly recommend supplement for this. Now we're moving on to pre-workout. When it comes to pre-workout, I'm a huge advocate of taking pre-workout. For me, I work long hours due to being in the Navy, so having pre-workout kind of helps me get that push. I love it a lot. I like pre-workout with a lot of caffeine. I like it with beta-alanine. I have taken pre-workout that has 1,3-dimethylene in it and DMA in it, which is, you know, I don't recommend that for beginners. I recommend for someone who's been working out for a long period of time, someone who kind of knows their body a little well, to take that stuff. But when I first started working out, I took C4. I think this is one of the best kind of pre-workouts to get started on. I took C4, the original one. This is the Ultimate Series, which is one of their newer ones. I took C4 Blue Raspberry. That was like my go-to for, I guess, like a solid year of lifting. And after that, I moved on to different types of pre-workout. Currently, I'm on Ghost pre-workout, so I have a lot of Ghost pre-workout. You got the lemon lime CG flavor. This is they don't sell this anymore, but this is probably one of the best ones. This one actually had a lot more caffeine than the other ones. This one's caffeine is 237 milligrams per scoop, and it still had beta-alanine in it, which is great. Also, another thing you're gonna get with these Ghost products pre-workouts, right here we also have Warhead Sour Watermelon and a Warhead Sour Black Cherry. 2 great flavors. Again, the website is in the description box below. Go check them out, guys. Snag you up some fucking Ghost products. And another great thing about these pre-workouts is it actually has pump enhancers in the pre-workout. So as opposed to buying like a pump product, you know, and supplementing it with your pre-workout, this already has it in it, so it's kind of like a better bang for your buck. So Ghost, highly recommend that. So that's my number 4, I would say, is what I take is pre-workout. I take it almost every single day, sometimes 2 scoops a day. Another thing I like to take whenever I'm kind of lacking energy and pre-workout's not really doing it for me, or I'm cutting and I need to just get that little pick-me-up because, you know, I'm in a caloric deficit, is I take BCAAs. Now this is the Ghost Amino Fruit Punch flavor. I really like this flavor. It kind of tastes like a little bit hint more of cherry than your regular fruit punch, because usually supplement companies, when they use a fruit punch flavor, it doesn't taste the best in my personal opinion. I'm more of a blue ras kind of guy, sour kind of guy. But honestly, the fruit punch flavor for the aminos is just amazing. Tastes like a hint of cherry in there. Really good. Not bad on the macros. Has 2 carbs in it, and it has everything you need for your amino acid. It has a 2:1 ratio of 5 grams for your BCAAs, which is amazing. Again, you can find this on the website. Now there are some other products in you know, supplementation world that I just don't recommend. One of them being is like, you see like testosterone boosters. You know, if you're a young guy and you're like, you know, I would say 26 or younger, you don't really need a testosterone booster because your body's still producing enough testosterone. Even if you're 30 and younger, your body's still producing enough testosterone you need to get growth. I think if you take a testosterone booster or igniter at a young age, it's not going to really do much for you, as opposed to if you take it 30 years of age plus and older. Another big one I can recommend is those cutting pills. Like you see all the time, like, oh, you take this packet of pills for a month, you know, it doesn't care what, it doesn't matter what you eat or whatever, you're gonna, you know, fucking get shredded. No, that's all bullshit, guys. Supplements are not needed. You don't need to take supplements, honestly. Supplement means to supplement your body. It doesn't mean the primary, it means to supplement. So you take these in adjacent with, you know, good training, good diet, good sleep, you know, all that stuff. And a lot of things take factor into your physique and into your strength. Supplements do help. I highly recommend taking at least a protein, a creatine. Those are 2, and, you know, fish oil. Those are probably 2 or 3 I highly recommend. You don't really need a pre-workout. If you're one of those people who drinks coffee, maybe have a cup of coffee before you go to the gym. I don't drink coffee. I don't really like it too much. That's why I take pre-workout. Pre-workout is my only caffeine source of the day now. I used to drink Monsters. I don't drink Monsters as often anymore. So that's fine for me to take, and I know my body well enough to know how much pre-workout to take. BCA wise, I just recommend it. 1, if you're cutting, if you need a little boost of energy. 2, if you're a person who works weird hours like me. I'm up probably 14 hours out of the day. 14 hours a day, so I need a little bit of energy, a little bit of pick me up. That helps. Creatine, I highly recommend it, especially if you're bulking. And if you're cutting, I recommend the CLA creatine, which I can get more into that in my creatine video. But yeah, guys, some other kind of supplements I just say stay away from are fat burners, because fat burners initially are just caffeine pills. If you look at the ingredients, it's mostly caffeine. What they're going to do is, you know, you take the pill, the caffeine, it's going to give you more energy, so you feel like you're burning more calories, which I guess could in hindsight kind of work, but honestly it's just, they're just trying to sell you on some bullshit. There's other shit out there, you know, SARMs is a huge thing that I really want to get into. Not taking, but I want to talk about them. They're kind of new on the market, new into the fitness industry. It's kind of like a downgrade version of human growth hormones, I would say. Kind of like just a stepping stone to taking, you know, juice and gear and shit like that. But yeah, guys, so let's go over this again. First one I highly recommend for anyone who works out is protein, guys. You can take whey, you can take casein, you can take soy protein, whatever floats your fucking boat. Just make sure you're hitting your macros for your protein. Second one I recommend is fish oils and magnesium citrate. I'm gonna get that right, I swear to God. Just for your heart, your joints, you know, better health. Want to live a healthy life, guys. You want to live long. Number 3, creatine. Very cheap, very easy to take. I recommend unflavored just because you can add it to your pre-workout, add it to water, whatever, you won't taste it, and you still get your creatine, your 5 grams a day, which I recommend anywhere from 4 to 6 grams a day of creatine. All right, then you got your pre-workouts all the time. Pre-workout for me is Ghost Legends. Highly recommend it. And then number 5 for me will be BCAAs. BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. Take them when you're cutting, take them when you're low on energy. You can even take them when you're bulking, honestly, but that's up to you. I hope you found this video very informative. If you did, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be doing more videos about supplementation in the future. I want to go into a video about creatine and the pros and cons of creatine and other supplements. So if you have any questions about any supplements I went over, any questions for me about health or what supplements you should take, please leave a comment down in the comment section below, or you can email me at TonyCadenaFitness@gmail.com. That's also in the description box below. Go check out the description box, guys. I'm going to link the Ghost website, the Optimum Nutrition website, and the Cellucor website, so you can get all these products if you so feel like it. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.